don't have any time for any gossip now.
Nobody, nowhere. And I literally just saw you. So she's a lot of talk. And I was shocked because the interview that you're talking about was brought to my attention from my family and friends too. That was done in May. Girl, why are you talking about me? I'm confused. Like, I'm confused. And I be trying to keep it cool because I love, you know, her daughter. Like, that was my baby before my baby. Like, I have love and respect for her. And even throughout the breakup, you know, I would check on her and keep in contact with her. And I'm just proud of the young lady that she's become. But at the same time, I'm a mom and I have a brand that I have to protect as well. I can't not stand up for myself because the love that I do, you know, that I have for her. And I understand that, you know, she's of age to where, you know, you're in college, kids see things on social media and so forth, and you're kind of brought into that, you know? So that's another reason why I tried for so long not to really speak on it and just take the high road. That's why I was shocked, because in passing, I've seen Erica out before, you know, this whatever, and it was like a what's up, hey, bye situation. It was no beef. There's no reason for us to beef. That was when I was a teenager. And then you've always been number two. You was never the main chick. You was always number two. I got the ring first. And even with your new situation, why are you so invested in your first baby daddy? You should be trying to figure out what's going on with your second baby daddy, or why you had these kids knowing that he was in a relationship with a whole nother woman. So don't come fuck with me, because you know I'm going to tell.
Okay, guys, let's break this down a bit. And for those of you who may not know, Diamond did do an interview with Carlos King. And in that interview, she spoke on her relationship with Scrappy and also her relationship with Bambi. And also some issues or non-issues that she had with Ericadixon. So let's just break this down. Diamond is alleging that Erica has always been a strong number two. Now, you guys have said that in the comments. I don't know, but this is what Diamond is stating. She says that Erica has always been a number two. She basically stated that she got the ring first, and that why is Erica so pressed about Scrappy when she obviously has two new baby girls, pretty little baby girls, and she states, why is she concerned with Scrappy when she should be more so concerned about her second baby daddy? Now, again, the reason why I decided to talk about this, because you guys be in the comments saying Erica has always been a number two. From my perspective and how I view the show, Erica was the first person he had, obviously, his daughter by. And what Diamond is saying is a lot of what Scrappy has alluded to in the past. He brought Erica on the show. Obviously, that's his daughter's mom, and wanted to, you know, put some coins in her pocket. But for those of you who may not know, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, when it originally came on, it was going to be centered around Scrappy and Diamond. However, whatever happened between their relationship, Diamond decided not to go on the show. But it did not, it was not supposed to feature Erica and Scrappy, but somehow, if you guys recall, Erica was in the mix, but then Scrappy ended bringing Shay on the show. So a lot of speculation here as to who Scrappy's number one lady was. As you guys has heard Diamond say that her and Scrappy lived together, and that they were engaged. So let's get into this next video clip when Diamond addressed Bambi and her relationship with Bambi. Interestingly, Diamond states that she knew Bambi before she knew who she actually was, and basically stated that Bambi, in so many words, was pretty much a fan of hers. And somehow a mutual friend between between Diamond and Scrappy ended up featuring Bambi in a video, something that Scrappy was doing, and that's how, as mommadee would say, Bambi put her hoofs in Scrappy. So let's get into this next video clip.
There's no beef at all.
Do you have a relationship with Bambi?
That's funny. That's a whole nother conversation. I don't. But one thing I will say that's funny, when me and Soulja Boy stepped out that day, when Freddie O took pictures of us at the car show, I remember Freddie O asking me, "Are you doing this because of Bambi?" And at the time, I'm like, Bambi. I didn't know this was the same Bambi because my girlfriend, Cougar, which is here as well, me and her met in 2019, and she worked for Don Diva magazine and had a casting agency. At that time, Bambi reached out to her to come move to Atlanta and be in some of her music videos. When I broke up with Scrap back in the day, I stopped talking to everybody that wanted to still be cool with him and me. It was like, you got to pick a side, in my feelings, family, whatever the case. And I fell back from her. We didn't fall out. It was just more so like, okay, she wanted to be neutral and just like, I'm not in it. I just want to be cool with both of y'all. And I'm like, no, you got to pick a side. I just fell back, and I moved to California, and she casted a music video for Scrap and had Bambi to be on a music video. And I think that's when they took it serious. But I do remember the seconds. Okay, I met her one time because she had made these earrings and she was begging my friend Cougar, was like, I want to meet her, I want to sell her these earrings, and I got her as my ringtone. I want to meet her, whatever. But I never could really hang out. I think it was really, really quick. But I never could hang out because I was always with him. But when I went back home, which people don't know, the whole Soulja Boy situation, we were trying to figure it out. I went home for about 60 days, maybe 3 months. Cap One had a party, and he was like, let's go to Cap One party, 2 Chainz's friend. He was like, I want to show him some love. That was the first time I really saw her in person, because he actually introduced me to her and was like, this my homegirl, Bambi, whatever. Not even thinking then, it's the same Bambi Fredio was asking me about, So this whole home wrecker and all this other narrative that she went around with, girl, when we were together and we was in the same house and we was trying to figure it out, apparently you was in the mix. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have no sympathy for you. I mean, I don't wish bad on anybody as far as going through a divorce, because they say that's damn near losing a loved one, dealing with death. Dealing with a death.
Mm-hmm.
But, it's not like I'm finna be friends with you, because I didn't forget, and
is it true that when you and Scrappy
we were on our break situation? But yeah, it was my house. And Erica came over there as well.
Erica and Bambi came over your house to sleep with Scrappy?
I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, but I know they definitely came to the house.
Okay. During the first half of Love and Hip Hop, when Bambi and Scrappy were moving out the house and they were talking about the reason why they're divorcing, Bambi made a comment alleging that she went through his phone and saw him texting you and messages with you. Were you coloring in your coloring book with Scrappy and his crayon, coloring in the lines while he was married to Bambi?
No, but we were texting each other, and it probably wasn't appropriate. But the times that he would have asked me to come to his room, it wasn't like we were just there alone. Again, a lot of his friends are my friends. So it could have been a
Okay, guys, feel free if you want to check out the entire, obviously, interview on Carlos' page. I did not upload the entire video because they talked about a lot of stuff. I literally just wanted to get the information on Love and Hip Hop. And these are the different scenes where she kind of went in on the Love and Hip Hop. Obviously, Diamond is on Love and Hip Hop. So let's get into what she stated about Bambi. So pretty much what she is stating is that Bambi was a fan of hers. Bambi reached out to a friend of hers and was stating that Diamond was someone that she had on her ringtone and wanted to sell Diamond some kind of earrings. Now, I believe Diamond because she said this before. This has not been the first time that she stated this. In this interview, Diamond states the only reason why she actually came on Love and Hip Hop because she wanted to set the record straight. And it was all being alleged that she was a home wrecker. What she states in this particular interview is pretty much that she came on Love and Hip Hop to clear her name. She said, with regards to Bambi, Bambi is trying to make it look like she's a home wrecker. But what the true story is, back when her and Scrappy dated, and I didn't know this either. Diamond is stating that her and Scrappy was actually engaged. They had a home together. You know how it is when people getting ready to get married, they kind of, do things, buy things together. And she said that was their life. But what ended up happening is when they decided to go their separate ways, she let him keep the house since he obviously had a daughter. And at that time, she did not have children. She states that Scrappy actually had Bambi in her home when she was not there. She also states that Erica was there as well. She does not state as to, if there was anything going on with regards to sex. But what she is stating is that Bambi knew exactly who she was. She knew exactly what she was doing because at that time, Bambi knew who Diamond was and therefore knew certain things about her life. However, Diamond is saying she just kept hearing Bambi's name and really didn't make the recollection as to who she was. She also states that when her and Soldier Boy was hanging out, I almost called him Little Soldier Boy. When they were hanging out, that Freddie O asked her, "Is she doing this because of Bambi?" So I'm gonna take you guys back. Now, Freddie O is usually used by Love and Hip Hop to capture pictures and different things for them at Love and Hip Hop. So that would have meant Freddie O was probably privileged to some information that Diamond did not know. So when he saw Diamond with Soldier Boy, he anticipated that she was doing it because Scrappy was messing with Bambi. So I believe this to be true because I watch a lot of interviews, and on the interview that Scrappy did with Carlos, you guys got to go back and check it out. If you don't have the time to check it out, I did talk about that interview, but of course I didn't talk about the entire interview. Scrappy actually admitted in so many words that he was messing with Bambi during the time he was with Diamond, and that yes, that Bambi had been in Diamond's home. So what Diamond is pretty much saying is she doesn't feel sorry for Bambi because listen, she's basically saying, Bambi went behind her back and was messing with her dude. Now you want me to feel sorry for her? She says, I don't wish anything bad on her, but I do not feel sorry for her because what she did to me was even worse, is pretty much what she's saying. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments here. But for the record, Diamond says she never messed around with Scrappy when he was married to Bambi, but that Scrappy was in a very depressed state, which we all know, and she was just pretty much just trying to be a friend, is what she's stating happened. So again, I'm just here to bring you guys the information, but I would love to know your comments and what you think. So feel free to let me know what you guys think in the comments. And also make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, let me know what you guys think in the comments.